Hi, this is attorney Skip Reynolds with Skipton Law here in Centennial, Colorado. And on today's video, I want to talk a little bit about something that we see quite often people express the willingness to do, which is leave an inheritance to one family member, usually a child, to take care of another child. So what I mean by this is the parents have said, okay, this child, for whatever reason, is not good with money. Maybe they don't understand it. Maybe they have some disabilities, whatever it might be. So we're going to leave it to our other kid, everything. And then that kid is going to be responsible for utilizing the full estate to take care of this other child. But there's some issues with this. Now, on its face, it sounds like it's a good plan, right? We know this person's not good with money. We don't want to give it to him. So we'll give it to the responsible kid, and then they'll take care of the other kid. The problem here is once you give it to that child, it is now their money, right? So when we die and we leave it to someone, if we leave it with what we call an outright distribution, it is their money. They can do with it as they please, right? They could buy new houses, buy new cars, they could do whatever they want. Now, you wouldn't be thinking of giving it to them if you didn't trust them, but the problem is if they have that money, and anything goes wrong in their life, guess what is now on the hook, right? So if they have creditor issues or lose their job and need to file bankruptcy or get a divorce, depending on how they're holding that money, your money that you died and left it to them to take care of your other child is now at risk. Oh, and by the way, beyond that, let's say that the two kids lose their relationship for some reason, right? They get in a fight. So the kid that you gave the money to isn't giving it to the other child the way they want and or need. And so they get in a fight. And now the kid that doesn't have the money has lost a relationship with the kid that has the money. What can the kid with the money do to the kid that doesn't have the money? That's right. They can decide not to give it to him because technically there is zero obligation from a legal perspective to do so. It is their money solely, right? They are giving it. Keyword, they're giving. It's no longer an inheritance because once that kid receives it, the inheritance piece is over. Now it is them giving it to the other child. And if they choose not to, they have every right to do so. All you can do, and I joke about this, is haunt them, right? There is a moral obligation, not a legal obligation on that individual. So there's that can be a problem, right? In addition to it being lost to something going on there. Or heaven forbid, the kid you gave it to dies before the other kid. Have they planned appropriately in their estate plan to make sure that what you left them goes to your other child? In many circumstances, what we see is the answer is no, right? The statistics would tell us that less than 50% of people do proper estate planning, right? And so your kid that you left the money to dies, leaves it to their family, which has no obligation whatsoever to do anything for your other child. And now they're hanging out here in the breeze without anything, right? You don't even have that other kid of yours to take care of them. So often we are not huge advocates of leaving money to one of our children to take care of the other child or children, right? It'd be better plan to ensure that we split off a portion of the estate, whatever that is for you, and we set it off into vehicles for the benefit of the person you want. So it is technically for them only, legal obligation, not moral, right? But you can still put that other kid in charge. Now, I'm not a huge fan of that either. You know, usually when you put one kid in charge of another kid's money, it can cause all kinds of issues. But in our opinion, that is a better way of doing it from the perspective of not up to the other person as to what they do or don't do with the money, not worried about creditor issues, divorces, not worried about premature death of the kid you left the money to, and ensuring they've done their own planning properly to take care of your other child. It gets around all of those issues. So if you like this content, go ahead and click the like button. And we have all kinds of other content like this on our YouTube channel. Feel free to check into all of that. But also want to talk about, I do bi-monthly workshops talking about estate planning, Medicaid, asset protection planning, trusts, wills, powers of attorney, you name it. If you'd like to sign up for one of those free workshops for here in Colorado, you can go to our website, which is www.skiptonlaw.com. click on the workshop tab, and then you can sign up right there. Or if you want to do it the more traditional way, you can call our office at 720-440-2774, and we'll get you signed up that way as well. So appreciate you watching this video and listening to this content. If you liked it, again, hit the like button. Thanks so much and have a great day.